to go live. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Neo Soul Cypher Show, version March 2nd, 2022, brought to you by neosoulcypher.com. We are excited to have you with us tonight, everybody. I am Neo Soul One, aka Ray, and this is the incredible Regina. What's going on, Regina?
I thought you forgot my name for a second. I was like, that's odd, especially since you're named after me. I'm good.
I think we know that since I was born before you, you were actually named after me.
I was
So
playing. It was
that's pretty
playing.
funny.
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good,
How's
good, good,
Texas?
good. Texas is pretty. I mean, Texas was pretty good today. It was about 80 degrees, so I am not complaining. It was an absolutely gorgeous day actually out here. So I am definitely feeling Dallas, Texas, right about now, this time of year. I mean, actually, you never know what you can get because last Wednesday we had a freeze. We had, icy roads and stuff. And
Ooh,
this Wednesday we got 80 degrees. So you just never know what you're going to get in February and March and early March in this area. But I'm not complaining. Not
not like
complaining at
last
all.
year when you guys got hit.
Oh yeah, we got that big freeze. We got
That
that
part.
big freeze. Yep, 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 yep. So we got Roderick Vonn who's going to be joining us shortly, and we're excited about having this young brother on. He represents what I would call bringing the old to the new, with his style, with his music, with the substance as well. So we're excited to have him on. But before we get to Mr. Vaughn, let's touch on just a couple of things that have been happening since we last had our show. And so we had a really nice show last time too with our boy Sean Martin.
Yeah.
He helped us kick it off real nice. And shout out to Sean. Shout out to you, my brother. But we also had the Super Bowl halftime show. And we had man, who do we have? We had 50 Cent join the crew, but mainly it was Dr. Dre, my man Snoop, and of course Mary J was in the house.
Yeah.
And then we had our boy Kendrick Lamar, and of course we had our boy Eminem as well. So it was pretty live. I enjoyed it.
I did
I
too.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Yeah. From what I remember.
It's a long time ago for you now,
Well, yeah, there was a lot of beer, chili and wings, but a lot of beer, as
Yeah.
it should be. But yeah. It was
Okay.
fun. I like seeing, hip hop being represented
No,
like
absolutely.
across the
That's
board.
in
It's
the
like,
reality, it should have been represented a long time ago. I mean, I think we had a little snippet of Missy when she was on somebody else's show a few years ago. But yeah, to showcase hip hop is long overdue to say the least.
yeah,
To say the least.
it's, it's
And
great.
so it was for me in terms of shows. It was probably my second favorite, frankly, right behind Prince. And then I got to put MJ right after that. So
Okay.
yep. So
There've been some good ones.
yep. Yeah, they have some real good ones. Now we're running a little bit late tonight, so we're gonna cut to the chase. We're gonna bring our boy Roderick Vaughn in, and we're excited to have him in. Yo, what's up, Rod? How you
What's
doing,
up,
man?
man? I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Cool. We're glad to have you on, my brother. So tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where are you from, and how did you get started in this music game, man?
Well, I'm from Houston, Texas, North
H
Shore area,
Town.
East Side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I got started in music at an early age. I was 12 years old, and I saw my cousin. I had a cousin. He was a DJ, uh,
Uh-huh.
DJ Rillo, and my his younger brother uh, was producing, and they were
Okay.
both doing production or whatever. And I just got kind of sucked into it because I was already, my father did music. He had a band and all that stuff, so I was
Okay.
already into music. But to
Okay.
see it like get put together in that way, that's when I really kind of fell in love with doing it.
Nice.
What was your
Nice.
dad's instrument?
My dad played guitar and bass, and he was mainly a singer. He
Hmm.
had a band called the Rod Band. They actually charted on the Billboard in the
Okay.
'80s. So
Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. Nice. Now you have a very kind of unique, maybe a little bit eclectic sound. So tell me a little bit about how you kind of came to the sound and the image and the persona that you have right now. We'd love to hear about it.
Well, I mean, I've always been into, I gotta put it, the artistic nature of music. Like,
Mm-hmm.
not to say that I don't like anything mainstream. I love mainstream music, but
Right.
I'm more so. I just like what sounds good, you know, and
Sure.
I like what looks good, and so I kind of like, you know, like people like Prince, people
Yeah.
like George Clinton,
Right.
through Kanye West, uh, Andre 3000. Like, I like that it's a it's a look, it's a sound, it's a whole
Yeah.
thing that just kind of goes together. I just kind of, I guess for me, I just embody what I do. So, you know, this is how it
Okay.
is.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to let people hear your sound and your music, man, because it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. And I'm glad people are also hearing the little one too. We love to hear the little one as well,
And
man.
there's a new fellow right there in the corner. It was shocking.
Oh yes, yes. We also have our man Q joining us. What's up,
Thank
Q?
you.
Hey,
I was like,
What's going on?
oh, sorry about that.
That's all
You
good,
know,
man. It's all
major
good.
renovation in here. I completely lost track of time.
Okay. All right. Well, we got you now, my brother. We got you now. But we also have Roderick now. So tell us about the little one, man.
Oh, her name is Shy. Yeah,
Shy.
yeah. I don't know why she making noise now. Just kind of chilling.
Oh,
But
she's
yeah.
exercising her voice because she's going to be a
she
singer.
is. She is
Oh
exercising
man.
those vocal
Yeah,
cords
she
right
definitely
now.
be exercising her voice. She don't quiet down for
So how
nothing.
many months? How many months?
Eight
8 months.
months.
She
Yeah.
is a cutie, man. God bless you.
I
God
appreciate
bless
it.
you, man. Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, man. So in terms of your song, we're gonna start with funk bust funk busting. All right. So we're gonna
Funk
play
combustion.
funk combustion. All right. I don't know
Yes.
why I'm trying to miss a syllable there, but I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right. So give me a second, and we're gonna make that one happen for everybody right now. That is not it. Give me 1 second, my peoples. All right. Here we go. There we go. Funk combustion.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to, that's what we'll do in unison. I'd like to say that I love to be, love to be. And if you want to, that's what we'll do in unison. You decide, you're the reason why I damn near crashed and burned my brain around. Trying to get to you. They don't know, but I do know. Snatched my soul a long time ago. No precious metal on earth can reflect your glow. Going to the top, the plateau. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to say that I love to be, love to be. And if you want to, that's what we'll do in unison. I'd like to say that I love to be, love to be. And if you want to, that's what we'll do in unison. I search high and low, low and higher, till I found someone like you that'll blow my mind. Blow my mind, yeah. They say you get more beef with honey. Got now latest on the bed. It's the sweetest thing on my head, yeah. Run, 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 run. Baby, you are run, 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 run.
to, but that's what we'll do in unison. I'd like to say that I'd love to be love to you, and if you want to, but that's what we'll do in unison.
Man,
Cognitive Journey.
yes.
I love that. I love the description of your music too. So, who are your influences? Who?
So my influences range from George Clinton, Earth, Wind and Fire, Boosie Collins, Prince, Tribe Called Quest.
All right, all right.
We got
And you mentioned
Andre 3000,
Okay.
Kanye
that's what I was
West.
waiting for. That is what because I felt that. I did feel that in the song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
totally.
That song is definitely
Love it.
a mix of inspiration between Andre 3000 and Parliament, or Boosie Collins, you could say, because the inspiration for the chorus that comes from a song on Outkast Stankonia album called man, how can I forget that? So it's a song with they have CeeLo on there
Okay.
and so Slum Beautiful, that's what it's called. Slum Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, and at the end of the song, Andre says, I'd like to say that I love to make love to you. And if you want to spontaneously combust, that's what we'll do in unison. I just always thought, man, that should have been a song. So went ahead and turned that into a song.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I mean that's dope. That's real dope. And it actually, takes me back. I mean, I'm sure you've heard of the Roger Troutman
Oh yeah,
comparison too, man.
oh yeah. I love using the talk box
With the talk box, yeah.
because a lot of people, I guess nowadays, they kind of get it confused as far as like what T-Pain does, like auto tune. That's not that's not the same thing as Roger Troutman. That's actually a relatively new thing. And
Right.
they have the vocoder where they turn mute, where they take your vocals and they're able to play music digitally, and that's a different thing. Whereas a talk box is a live instrument where you actually have to play and form the words with your mouth. With the tube, and it'll come out. You kind of using your tube instead of your vocal cords.
Okay.
To kind of make that music happen, and I like doing it. It's always an attention grabber.
Right.
It's always something I always like to hear. And it's just fun. It's fun.
No, I love it, man, and I'm glad you made that actual comparison and description, because I'm not sure people understood the difference between kind of the auto tune piece and what Roger was doing with Zap back in the day, and Computer Love and all that stuff. So
right.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that distinction. No doubt. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about this album that you have with Funk Combustion on it. Tell us a little about that.
Well, Funk Combustion as of right now is a single, but it is part of an album that I'm working on called No Plan B. And No Plan B is about, following your ambitions, going all in, not having another plan just in case you fail. You have to succeed.
You all in.
This is your plan. Yeah. So there's no plan B. There's nothing to fall back on. You have to make this happen.
Okay.
And so many times that would sound negative, but the way you put that.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Okay. Yeah.
That's like Q. Q he's all in too, right? Right, Q?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. So in terms, I'm feeling that inspiration piece, and then also obviously what you're producing, and so there's an element of hip hop in your music as well. And you mentioned A Tribe Called Quest. Are there other elements of hip hop? Is there anything, because obviously Houston has a tremendous and incredible hip hop history. Is there anything that's part of what you do from a hip hop perspective that's unique to Houston, or do you consider yourself someone who's kind of drawn on all elements of hip hop?
I'm drawing on like different elements. It's actually
Yeah.
to make a long story short, when I was growing up, I did not have access to a lot of hip hop. I had to kind of go back and
Okay.
retroactively find because I liked hip hop. I just
Yeah.
there was no way for me to my father he was old school and to them hip hop was just loud and it was vulgar, and
Yeah.
that's kind of the propaganda against hip hop that we have and
Oh, no doubt.
without
No doubt.
actually getting into it. So I don't have, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't have those nostalgic connections to 90s era hip hop that I
Okay.
should have,
Okay.
But I think that also allows me to kind of go into
Yeah.
new territories that I guess some other people wouldn't dare go. Like I love, me personally, I love the direction that hip hop is going in sonically. Like I like the new sounds. I like the playing with 808s and
So the trap pieces, you like the trap?
I
Yeah.
love it. I love that
Yeah.
sound because it's very right now. It's like it's very melodic, and you have some really good musicians actually that get involved with making that style of music.
Right.
And some people it kind of discounted on the fact that you do have a lot of artists that they come out here and they don't really take the craft seriously, but you
Right.
have some that do,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that are young that still that they take it seriously and they have a fresh new sound and
Yeah.
I'm always paying attention to what's new. I'm always taking what's classic and trying to keep that
Well, that's
going
what
as
I
a
love.
constant.
Yeah, that's what I love about what I hear in your music, man, is that you kind of you taking the kind of the best from the old and the best from the new and bringing it all together. No doubt. No doubt.
Because it's fun. It's fun to take um, uh, primary colors and make new ones.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Now, so how long have you actually officially been performing now?
I've been
How long?
performing since 2005,
Okay.
or no, I would say let me back that up. I've been performing since 2006.
Okay. That's a minute. That's a
Yeah.
minute. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a guilty pleasure music wise?
I don't know if I have anything that I'm like embarrassed about musically that I enjoy. Oh well, I guess I could say, something that people may not know about me. I'm really into anime, so I
Okay.
guess I like those
Okay.
those Japanese intros. Some
Mm,
of them,
Yeah.
the way they sound.
Yeah.
So
you're catchy.
yeah,
Yeah. So speaking of that, because this is a unique combination between Japanese anime and a form of black music, which I just found amazing. Have you ever checked out Cowboy Bebop?
yeah. They got a lot of the jazz in there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just it's a very interesting combination of
yeah.
Japanese anime and jazz music, which is
Yeah,
Tell
they
me about the
actually
Cowboy Bebop. What is this?
Cowboy Bebop. It's like a space
yeah,
odyssey kind
yeah, it's like
of
a space opera
with
slash odyssey, adventure,
thieves and
adventure.
outlaws and
Mm.
Yeah,
things like that, things of that nature.
yeah,
And
and
it's
they,
kind
they
of cool.
actually they actually just did a live action version of it on
Oh yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
But it only lasted a season. I haven't looked at the real source material initially, so I can't really compare. I saw the live action version of it, so a lot of people say that it's not as good as the original. But
Well,
so that's interesting. Yeah.
you have people that they like they say it wasn't true to the source material, but it wasn't that the show wasn't good, but it got kind of panned a little bit, so they took it
Yeah.
down or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Q, you know what this is? You
Of
watch
course
it?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I watch Euphoria.
Well, yeah, I knew Q was gonna know it because he knows all the comics. He's into all the comics, so I knew he had to be into
Ah,
Japanese anime as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so no doubt, no doubt. So Q, you missed our little brief discussion before about the halftime show. So this is your very brief time to chime in on that if you have anything?
It was well done. They didn't have the energy that they used to have, but they still put on a very good show. And yeah, it's easily in the top 5 halftime shows.
I want to see you fall down on the floor like Mary J did. I want to see you do that.
Just get back up. Try to get back up. Yeah.
She could have got up if she didn't. She had that outfit on. That was part of the issue.
So Rod, I'd love to hear your perspective on it, man, because for our generation, that was, we saw them in their prime, and kind of see them now kind of still doing their thing. But I'd love to hear your perspective on it, man.
No, I loved it. First of all, Kendrick is like what Tupac is to some people, Kendrick is to me. Like he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Okay.
And so I enjoyed that. As far as like looking at M and Mary J and 50 Upside Down, all that. Like it was dope. I liked the thing I liked about it was that it was very much LA, considering that a lot of those people are not from LA besides just Kendrick and Dre and Snoop.
Right.
And but apparently, not apparently. I really enjoyed it. I think some people tried to hate on. I think everybody's like they kind of when you have something as great as Prince playing and it starts actually raining while he's playing Purple Rain. Like it's that's pretty like phenomenal. But you can't knock this show. This was really good.
It was well done.
Very well done.
Well done.
I love the stage that they use, the stage design. Like I'm into all of that. So I like everything about it. It was dope. I don't see no reason to hate on it.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could just say that, like, it was great?
It was.
Yeah, but you know what? It wasn't as good as, but just it was great.
It was. And
it was great.
That's basically the point I'm trying to make. Like, you don't have to. Well, Michael and Michael and Prince, like, duh.
And it was great.
Well, we got it. These are great artists as well. These are people that have reached iconic status as well. Snoop, he's huge.
Absolutely.
Dre, huge. Mary J, huge. Kendrick, huge. 50, huge.
People do that. They did that with. I was disgusted when they did that with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. They had to compare the dancing. No, they're both beautiful Latin women. They both did a fabulous job. Why can't they just be good?
Right.
Without comparing them. So we were discussing this before the show too, Q. That how some people were saying, it was this and this person didn't look like this and blah blah.
Oh no,
blah.
It was really good. Though.
Years later, you look the same.
No, it was good.
That's great.
Very good show. Very well done. I mean, Dre is that guy though. So
yeah, he that's the thing. When you know he's involved in something, he's a perfectionist, and so he's gonna make sure it comes off. And so that was definitely one for the ages, no doubt about it. So you said you got this new album coming out. Tell us a little bit about your music prior to this, and did you have with EPs, singles, albums? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, an album I have or an EP I have before. What I'm working on now is called Emancipation Park. And I kind of named it after that. Okay,
I know that is in Houston. I know. My wife is from Houston, so I know it.
As I named it because that area is kind of being gentrified heavily, or they're trying to. The people are actually putting up a good fight. They didn't realize Negroes had money over there, and so I'm witnessing that battle firsthand, and it just kind of inspired me to kind of make an album in honor of Third Ward and what it means to Houston. Cause I feel like Third Ward is like our Harlem. It's got that kind of.
It's got a resonance to it.
Yeah.
How do my wife, she describes it like you've got people who are incredibly educated, but also really down to earth, and still about the community, and so it's a very unique component. So that comparison to Harlem is really good because I spent a lot of time in Harlem when I was in law school in that area, and I would definitely say the same thing about Harlem as well. So that's a
Yeah.
great comparison. Great comparison.
Yeah. And on this album, I have songs that range from very personal to just kind of speaking on Black empowerment and the love, my love of the Black woman. I got a song in it called Black Girl Magic.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
it's
Hashtag Black
yeah.
Girl Magic. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was good to celebrate the Black woman. I got a song called Get This SHIT. I don't know if I can cuss, but I don't cuss that much. Well, it's called Get This Shit Together, and it's about the Black man and the Black woman coming together. Like it's because I don't buy into the whole gender war thing. I think that's some outside business that they trying to push on us. They trying to project that on us. Because I know too many Black women that love Black men. I know too many Black men that love Black women.
Sure.
And there are issues, but these are things that we can talk to each other about. And you got people that's gonna be knuckleheads, and you got people that's gonna try to actually come to solutions and make sense of everything. I think that's with everything. That's not a we don't have any unique as far as like between Black men and women. We don't have any unique separation issues that other groups don't have, but we do have unique circumstances that other groups don't have.
That's true. That is very true. No doubt about that.
Such as
Historical and current.
Yep.
No doubt.
I mean, because Black men are not controlling the pay of women in different industries. It's not us doing that. So just to point out that that's not if we're talking about quote unquote the patriarchy, that's not necessarily a Black male inspired situation.
Right. No, I feel you.
We can definitely talk to each other. We can definitely come together and get this shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I feel you, man. I feel you. No doubt. But I want to make sure folks get to hear some more of your music as well. And there's a real dope track that I like that you have called Star. So here we go with Star.
Hello, baby. Hello, star. I know how far that you are. What you doing way up there in this stratosphere? I put my sweat big in your circle. Yeah, I did that, Stephen Urkel. I just wanna know, is it worth it? Cause everything I try seems like it ain't working. Yeah. I woke up like this, angry Black man when I hold up my fist. They don't want smoke, they are not with the shits, and I'm stuck in these ghettos. There's no shit to listen, I'm pissed. I don't know who they are. I know that I'm a star anyway. I know I'm in the wrong solar system and I can do things the Milky Way. And they snicker while we going back to court. I live in my best life, ain't no back and forth. Lil Duval, I'm only gonna try to do me and you to y'all. But remember, they can only make wishes when we fall. Hello, baby. Hello, star. I know how far that you are. What you doing way up there in the stratosphere? Hello, baby. Hello, star. I know how far that you are. What you doing way up there in the stratosphere?
took a long time in the kitchen, still had to get the shit right though, yeah. Good, good. Got my mind blown and I got another light bulb, yeah. Buckle up, cause I've been breaking. I'm a beast and you're domesticated. I can zoom up like Tekken. I'm the future, nigga, call me Jetson. And I'm still on top. Got the game in the missionary. I'm a visionary. Do the block, block, blocks. What a god is my titulary. I went quantum, no longer binary. In a state of on and off. I'm so sick, I'm like Ebola cough. And I came through dripping just to show it off. Just to throw them out like Molotov. Hello, baby. Hello, star. I know how long that you are. What you doing way up there? And distract us, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, star. I know how long that you are. What you doing way up there? And distract us, baby.
Oh man, I love that track, man.
That's really good.
Appreciate it.
Really
That
good.
is dope, man.
Yeah.
So that's a hit right there. That's a straight hit, no
Oh,
doubt,
I appreciate that. Appreciate it.
no doubt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song right there. Again, like that's on the Emancipation EP. It is basically about us understanding who we are. Like we inspire so much of the world's culture, and other people try to capitalize off of it and remove us from it. And that's been going on for such a long time. It's just it's just like, yo, like we're sitting in space watching everybody else on the ground like they're the stars. And like, no, we're up here. Like we're up here. You know, it was funny because I don't know if y'all might know about this for sure. You know, there was a situation on Twitter, you know, where they were not Twitter, TikTok, where it was
Black
a lot
creators.
of a lot of black creators were getting their stuff stolen.
There was what?
And
I don't. There was what?
Okay, on TikTok there were a lot of black creators getting their ideas stolen, and you will see the more affluent or white creators, you know, using those they're getting using those dances or using their videos or audio from other videos to, you know, gain popularity, and they were ending up on like Jimmy Kimmel, and they were getting sponsorship deals, and people like, hey, whoa, what about the young black girl that came up with this dance, or what about the young black man that came up with that comedy routine, or with you know what I'm saying? And so there was a strike. There was literally a strike where black people kind of came together and was like, hey, we're not doing anything on TikTok for a couple weeks or whatever. Right? I don't remember the timeline exactly, but
it was about a year and a half to 2 years. It was like towards the beginning of the pandemic, or right before it, or something. I feel
it was
like.
it was around that time. Yeah. But like they stopped doing dances, and then there was video after video of these same creators, these that were, you know, taking the credit, not able to come up with anything. Literally video after video of them cornballing it. Like they couldn't do it. And that was proof right there that a lot of our stuff is stolen. A lot of what we do goes uncredited. I mean, what was it, like a week ago I seen something with Kim Kardashian. They said she's channeling her inner black woman. I was like, what?
I'm sorry.
What is,
sorry.
I was like, what?
I don't even know what that means.
Inner black.
I'm sorry. What do you know what that means?
But like that kind of thing is constantly going on. This song is about, you know, understanding who you are and understanding that you gotta control your narrative. You gotta actually fight for what's yours. Otherwise, it's just gonna get taken. And people are used to taking from us, and we're just so happy to be in the room. And it's like, nah, I'm not happy to be in the room if I'm not getting my credit, if I'm not getting my dues. Like you can't steal from me eat off of me, and I'm supposed to just grin because I'm allowed to be around you, who have stolen everything from me.
How can I get past that? I'm sorry. Because when I channel my inner black woman, it becomes very angry. It becomes, and I use like, so I don't even know what she means because she has no idea.
It wasn't her; it was the magazine that said that.
I'm so sorry.
But
She has
still,
no idea.
she knows that
channel your
she's
inner
not
black
correcting him.
instinct,
Right.
especially a black woman.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that point that you're making, my brother, because the reality is popular culture, and it's not just now. I mean, it started. I mean, it goes back. I mean, think about what Elvis did with his songs and his dancing, and where it came from originally. You know,
And
They
where
got
I am,
they got a
and
movie of Elvis movie coming out. I looked at that trailer with a huge side eye.
I haven't
And
seen
whatever.
that. I have not seen that.
in this area, I don't know what you know how
Go watch it. It's kind of funny, but yeah.
really into reggae, like especially you take these people's music, and especially like where I am, like locally in Maryland, in Ocean City, you know, there's a special. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Ooh, but anyway, a special place in particular. The black reggae bands are there on the slow days, and then the white bands are on the big stage on the weekends, where they're doing Jamaican music. The authentic reggae bands,
Wow.
the worst days and whatever. And I have a friend. She was a manager for one of the bands, and she was like, "What?" She said the most offensive. Well, you know, Jamaicans, they're just like so. What she said, special. The one Jamaican singer, he think he's special because he's Jamaican. I'm like, so it's like
he is.
Sick.
He is.
She had no idea the history.
Wow.
No, a lot of people have no idea what Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis, no one, they don't.
The Rolling Stones, they've taken
Janis
the
Joplin.
Beatles. Wait, but at least I can appreciate like the Beatles. At least I feel like they've always acknowledged, you know,
that's true.
They did.
Where you know they've always acknowledged. There's just some folks who don't. But again, it's a current in American culture and American history, and it obviously is pretty prevalent today as well. So I appreciate the point that you're making with the song. So I love to hear dope beats that have some meaning with them as well, because that's a dope beat as well. So I appreciate that, man.
Appreciate it.
No doubt. So, but yo, man, we appreciate you joining us, man. We always want to make sure that people understand how they can hear and see you going forward as well. So, we got your album coming out, so we want definitely keep us involved, keep us apprised of when your album comes out, right? So that we can do some publicity around that for you. We definitely want to do that. And then in addition, we've got a show that's coming up on May 7th, I believe the date is the day. And we'd love to have you join us there too. It's going to be up here in Dallas. I'm in Dallas, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, man, would love to have you.
I'll put it in the calendar.
And what you bring to the table, man. Would love you have you join us on that as well. But also, how can people find you on social media, man?
Well, they can look for Roderick Vonn as RODERICK space VONN, or all one word. Depending on what you're looking for. I'm on Twitter as RDRKVN. It's Roderick Vonn without the vowels in it. But it's basically you can find me there. You can find me on Spotify the same way. My music is there. You can go to roderickvonn.com. I'll be keeping things updated. We're gonna try
to this is one of the things we want to do with this show going forward as well. We want to make sure that all the guests that we have, that we can put their music up on neosoulcypher.com as well. So we would love to have your music up on neosoulcypher.com.
I'm with it.
So we're gonna make that happen, my brother. We're gonna make that happen. Absolutely.
Sir, I appreciate it so much.
Yeah. So anything else from the crew? You guys got anything else? Before
I'm
we
ready to answer questions. What's up?
Let our brother go.
When are you performing next? I wanted to know that.
Well, I got a performance on the 26th at a place called The Flat out here in Houston.
Okay.
It's pretty cool spot. It's kind of like Houston's best kept secret, so to speak. Like people know about it.
What area in Houston is it in?
It's in, I want to say, the Montrose area is near there. It's right off of West Town, Commonwealth.
Okay.
Street.
Okay. Yep. I know the area. Yeah. Westheimer, I try I go get my Papa's burgers over there, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But cool, man. So keep us apprised of that too. So we would love to get people out for that. And if I can make it down, if we can make it down, definitely would love to do that, man.
Awesome.
All right. Cool, man. Well, we appreciate you, my brother, and we will keep in touch. Oh yeah, we gotta see. We gotta see.
She knocked out now.
Oh,
So this is her first performance. So you got to keep. We're gonna make sure you have a recording of this because when she makes it big after you make it big, this is gonna be the place where people remember her the first time.
Yeah.
All right, my man. We'll
All
talk
right.
to you in a minute.
Take care,
So-
brother.
Yeah.
So
That
cute.
was
How are
cool.
you?
Oh, tired.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
But all
brother.
right.
Yeah.
Doing
So
some,
did you say you're doing some renovations?
Yeah, major renovations.
Okay.
Oh, major.
Yeah.
Well, that will keep you on your toes, man.
Yeah.
Keep you on your toes. But I hear that you maybe you got some stuff going on with your books too, man. What's going on with the books?
Yeah, I got so much happening, man. So I'm right now I'm ghostwriting a book for someone.
Okay.
I just wrote a television pilot.
Okay.
Oh,
I have a couple of screenplays that are being looked at.
Right.
Fourth book is available.
Okay.
Memorial Day weekend, I'll be in Atlanta at a book event. And then the following weekend, I'll be in Charlotte for a
Okay.
book event. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's a lot happening.
It's a lot going on,
rock
man.
and
So
roll.
we got, we're promoting everybody else. We got to promote you. We got to promote the family as well, my brother. The host family. Let's put it that way. Everybody's family, but you host family.
Appreciate that.
So we got to make sure all your information is up and out as well, my brother. No doubt. No doubt.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So what's going on your end, Regina?
nothing. Nothing
Chilling.
exciting like that. Nothing.
Chilling.
Nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just glad to be out working and moving around again.
I feel you. I'm glad you're feling better too.
When I
No
go to the
doubt.
gym, that'd be great. I've been sitting around eating Klondike bars every day. When I go out, just
tight.
feel normal again. That's
tight.
great. Yep.
Well,
That's it.
we're really happy everybody was able to join us tonight. And as I mentioned, we do have an event coming up, and you'll start to hear a little bit more about that as we ramp up and get ready for Volume 2 of the Neo Soul Cypher Listening Party and Showcase. And so we're excited about that happening. And the video from Volume 1 is pretty much all done now. So we're about to release that to everybody so everyone can see how incredibly dope Volume 1 was, and all the artists were just incredible. I mean, I know sometimes people just say that to say that, but I'm saying that because it's the real thing. And Regina, I know you can
It
attest to
was.
it.
It's
It
good
was
time.
real
Yeah,
good,
it
real good
was
stuff.
good time.
Yeah. And the last thing is you guys can see my little T-shirt here. This is the Neo Soul Cypher logo. And so we are about to. I know Q. It always bothers Q a little bit because he's got some
Why?
issues with it.
Because he squares as me. That's not me.
I have a whole lot wrong with that T-shirt, but it takes too much time.
What's wrong with it? That is and that is not me.
First, it's your silhouette. That's my first issue. My second issue is that I was sent a shirt and it was a medium. That's my second issue.
I got the extra large.
I think there was a mix-up there, but all right.
Clearly.
So, but the reason I show this out to everybody is because we are in the process of beginning to promote our hoodies and our T-shirts as merch for neosoulcypher.com. So be on the lookout, everybody. You'll see it on the website. You'll see it on our social media platforms. And we would love for you to go out and represent neosoulcypher.com for us. All righty. And look pretty dope doing it too. All right. So, all right, everybody. We appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Q, Regina, you guys have anything else for everybody?
Not me.
I don't think so.
Nothing tonight. All right. All right. Again, we appreciate you all. Be safe and sound. And we will catch you guys not next week, but we've got some really good artists coming up from 2 weeks from now on. And so we're excited about that as well. And you'll hear a little bit more about it on our social media platforms. All right. Talk to you later.
Good night.